Ugh. Hi. I'm alive. Final Fantasy today. It'll be Final Fantasy every day. Well, every Thursday for a while. We ain't even met, like... Well, we've met Aerith, but we don't even have her as a party member yet. We're still early in it. The Avalanche crew still have a pulse. We gonna be here a while. Might go a little longer today, might not. Not really sure. We'll see how long the event takes and then see what time it is, since we're getting to the end of the dungeon. It's basically a dungeon. And then we'll kind of go from there. Let me take the image down. And I'm gonna turn the music off and turn the game audio on. I just wanted to put that on. I almost, before I started streaming and started playing just music, I almost put on, like, copyrighted music, like, that would definitely get flagged. Like, I almost put on Weird Al. Like, I was this close. It was bad. But, we'll get started in just a couple of seconds. I'm gonna give them a call. Talk about probably dumb shit. I mean, that's what we usually do. Probably something with the Switch 2 that I want to poke fun at. Hopefully this time my controller also doesn't randomly disconnect. Alright. Let me give them a call. Yeah. Click. Where's the other? There it is. Click. I had to look for a second. I thought I almost called the wrong group. Hello? Sepen.
Check the stream, make sure it's working.
Should be. I did a whole tech check. If it isn't, I'm gonna be scared and cry.
I guess I can check for you.
Everything should be fine. Help me, I'm crying on the inside.
That seems it's alright.
Yeah, I think, because I did like a little tech check when I, had music playing to make sure it was going through the right channels. Oh yeah, right, I remember we were getting close to kind of like the last stretch of this dungeon.
Yes.
How you doing today?
I'm alright. It's hot, but what can you do? Global warming for you.
But there's snow, Train. It can't be. This is a joke.
Well, okay, climate change.
What? I like that. That's the reason why they had to change the name, is because of idiots like that.
Yeah, well, you have to do a lot of things because of idiots.
It's very true. I saw the box for the Switch 2, and it's just the Switch box like design, but with a 2 on it, and I'm like, this could be a problem.
I don't know about that. I think this is actually Nintendo learning from their mistake.
Well, no, because it's making me think of the Wii U. Because the Wii U was similar.
Yeah, but I think the fact that it's just a 2 instead of U, it would be enough.
Maybe.
2 makes it very, very specific. It's like, hey, look, it's the Switch, but more.
Yeah, true.
Whereas Wii U made it sound more like a peripheral.
Wait, wasn't there some materia that caught your eye?
So I do think in that regards they're just being more cautious because.
Oh, they're talking about that materia that I didn't pick up earlier. Should I even bother with trying to figure out how to get to it? Because I kind of don't care. The side quest materia.
Yeah, it's probably nothing super important that you can't get later.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, because I really don't feel like doing that.
So I did wind up picking up and playing Expedition 33.
I heard it's good. I have not played it myself, though.
It is. I'm in a weird spot where I'm like literally right before the final boss, and like the other half of the game world has opened up, and everything fucking beats me like into the fucking ground. It's
Jesus.
so bizarre.
That's very old RPG of it.
No, but it's just insane how for the rest of it's been like the rest of the game's been like a fairly sort of standard progression, and then like only now it's like, oh hey, you can explore the whole map. Anyway, everything like basically fucking one-shots you and gets like 17,000 attacks before you get one.
Damn. Basically, you gotta learn how to parry with that shit.
It's a crazy difficulty code. I can't imagine that it's like anything other than like that it's not just that it's not like just well, I imagine it's something like where I have to grind to do like a post-game thing, but it feels so weird to be like, okay, here's the map, but you can't explore any of it because all the enemies will beat you, so you can only railroad to the final boss. Like, that's what it feels like.
Here we go. Oh wait, wrong button. I was getting my controls mixed up because I was playing other video games. There we go.
Yeah, the games will do that to you.
It's true. But yeah, but yeah, I can't really comment on it because I purposely know next to nothing about the game.
Yeah, I'll try not to talk about it in case it's a game you do want to play.
It is something I want to play at some point. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it, but I do want to.
Also, there are some devious parry, like, animations.
Oh, like cool, or...
They look cool, but also ones where it's like how you're supposed to know that was the parry window, or...
Oh, gotcha.
It's been a very fun experience. It's kind of interesting just to see like the FF7, both like original and remake influences on the game.
Yeah, because the creators are big fans of Japanese RPGs. I remember them mentioning Sudikin's like one of their favorites. Which is why it was like I felt bad for them when like it was getting used by weirdos who were like, man, Japanese games are so weird. Thank God this isn't like that. Thank God it doesn't have a teenage protagonist, I say slowly looking at the camera.
Deuteragonist, maybe. Complicated, don't want to talk about it because, you know, plot.
I just know that she's 16 years old.
Yeah.
And she's on the fucking cover of the game, for God's sakes.
I think all the party is.
At least in the Steam, they primarily have her front and center.
Like the main splash screen / title, I think, is all the characters. All except maybe one of the characters.
But yeah,
It's fun. I think you'll like it. It's just, man, those parry windows on other enemies are fucking devious.
Gotcha. As long as it doesn't have shit like Yakuza having a terrible camera snap that you can't parry sometimes because of.
I have had once or twice where I've been unable to parry moves because character models get in the way because of weird, like, of the way the camera's angled. It's very rare, but it has happened. And I'm
okay,
like,
so it's not as common as Yakuza, at least.
Yeah.
Or at least
But of course,
Yakuza
when it
7,
happens,
I should say to be specific, because I don't know if they fixed that after 7. But yeah, no, it's definitely one I want to play. Probably going to look into buying it after I finish Visions, which I think I'm more than halfway at this point, and then going to play Metaphor, which that'll take me a while.
I do really like the soundtrack for Expedition 33.
I heard the music's good too.
A lot of people saying it might be Game of the Year, and I'm like, honestly, I think for a brief moment I was like, oh yeah, this actually, I could see this getting Game of the Year if only for just like it hits a lot. It also does hit like a lot of notes that people like, and then I remembered, all right, no, Death Stranding 2 comes out in like a week or two, so no, it's fucked. It's completely like, no, it ain't happening.
Wait, what's fucked?
So I've heard people say like, oh, Expedition 33 might be like Game of the Year material, and I was like, oh yeah, it could be.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But then I remembered.
I got distracted by Cloud putting a sword to Biggs' neck.
Not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Okay, so now I see. Okay, I'm on page now. Yeah, you're probably right. Even though I will sit there and be like, this game isn't really that good, but you know, that's just me because I didn't like the first one. So why would I? So I don't really have interest in the second one.
Death Stranding 2 is kind of in a weird scenario because I don't know how it can really just be like the first one but more in the way that sequels usually are. But then I worry if it like strays too far away from like what people liked about the first one. Well, I mean, obviously you'll still get like diehards, but who will love the game no matter what.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, listen. You can be Mario and I could be Princess Peach. I'm never not gonna make fun of that line.
Yeah, well,
Hey, y'all, keep these grappling guns close. Security
just because it's a bad
whatever,
line doesn't
so
mean
you
it's a
don't
bad
use it.
line.
When we're done, we'll be using these babies to
Okay.
get down south.
I just like saying that's like one of my default responses to things these days. Just because X is bad doesn't mean X is bad.
Just because the Lilo and Stitch movie is bad doesn't mean...
Oh yeah, it's even worse than we were talking about last week.
Oh, yeah, yeah. By the way, I have... by the way, between then and now, I have watched Lilo and Stitch. The original. Great movie.
I figured.
The original.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten, unless you really want to go to college, in which case, get the fuck out,
Hey,
kid.
you want to make that whole thing even dumber for you?
Okay.
Okay, so, Hawaii has one of the best colleges for marine biology, and they actually have a lot of, like, really good financial aid shit for native Hawaiians. And, if I recall, she has a fucking scholarship.
Being funny, if the whole argument is just, well, Nani needs to be able to go to college, why doesn't she just do what most people do, which is, like, do part-time college and work?
She could literally do it there in Hawaii for cheaper, at a better college for her, with lower rent, because Californian rent is insane. So, literally moving to California is completely nonsensical for her to do. Even if you were to go the thing of like, oh, well, we just have to really get her to college. It's nonsense. Complete, utter nonsense.
Well, now, that could work.
It's so stupid. Well, now it's nighttime to Sonic slide down the pipe. But, yeah, they, fucked up Jumba, which also rewatching the original movie remind me how much I fucking love Jumba.
He's just a silly little evil genius.
He really is. My favorite part is when he's like, he's designed to destroy everything, and he starts laughing maniacally and falls down. That you could see Stitch like turn and look at him like, this guy's fucking nuts. It's really funny.
Get out.
And still everybody's left shoe.
And steal everyone's left shoe.
From Sunday.
The fucking hot potato bit killed me with the exploding ray gun. It's so dumb. I love it.
Yeah, as it turns out, good movie's good. Crazy,
Yeah,
right?
it's a great movie. You know, it's weird because I watched that, and the next day I watched The Day the Earth Blew Up. So I watched like back to back 2 movies with alien invasions. It's weird. Both are good, by the way.
Father Nickel, etc., etc.
2 of nickels.
It's weird it happened twice.
But yeah, both those movies are good. Stitch is like I never watched, but now I'm kind of like, from that I'm like, you know what, I never did watch the sequels of the show, and I kind of want to.
Fair.
Because you can still do, because like, honestly, I know what they go crazy at the experiment stuff, but even like watching, I'm like, yeah, you can see you like making like a show out of this. Where there's a lot of movies where I'm like, why would you do that with this? This is silly. Like Little Mermaid, because there was a Little Mermaid TV show.
Yeah.
Which is like, why is there a Little Mermaid TV show?
Still odd the ones they chose to work on, yeah.
Aladdin made sense. Actually, Emperor's New Groove even had one as like a high school show.
Yeah, and then it had a sort of sequel that nobody talks about.
Kronk's New Groove.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
To be fair, I'm surprised Emperor's New Groove even got that, considering
It bombed initially, yeah.
Well, it could never not bomb. Let's be fair.
And this is, by the way, despite us, like, I think both of us liking that movie a lot.
Yeah, I don't dislike it. I think it's a fine enough movie, but it's one of those things where, yeah, it's a movie they did have to make twice, so it was like doomed from the start. It was basically the Solo of its time. It doesn't really matter how good or bad the movie is.
Yeah, with
it's pretty much fucked.
The production hell it was in. The only reason why like people might be like, oh, but what about Frozen production hell? Frozen production hell was several different projects that were canceled, and then eventually that project.
And also, Frozen made like $100 billion.
It made insane money.
If you just print infinite money, you can make any problems go away.
Finally, problems are all solved. Infinite money. But yeah, no, the remake is not good at all from everything I read on the changes, and I don't hate watch things anymore. I'm way too old. Even if I was even though I know how to watch it, in a way, I'm not gonna do that because I'd rather focus my attention on watching and playing shit that I'm interested in. Because I'm old. I don't have time for that shit. Fuck that.
Also, I think in a lot of ways, the problem with like hate watching is one thing, but when you're talking like remakes, it's like you already know like everything that's going to go into it, so there's just even less incentive for me to be like, oh yeah, let me watch this movie that already was like going to be an uphill battle anyway. Especially because you just have like a direct thing. It was like, well, I could just watch the objectively better version.
Yeah, like I just watched the original again, enjoy myself.
Like, you can understand where it's like, okay, watching like a bad movie that's at least like in a niche thing, like, you know, Robot Jocks or something. It's another thing when it's like, oh yeah, here's just a outright worse version of a movie you've already seen, but it's not even like an interesting alternate take. It's just baffling to take the core message of the original movie and shit on it.
Yeah. Like, I can understand the idea of, like, oh, let's expand on Nani as a character and, like, give her her own goals. She doesn't really have one in the thing, other than trying to keep Lilo. But, you then, if you're gonna do that, you then gotta consider, what's your point for doing that? Because honestly, in the movie, like, the reason why she's not as focused is because you're focusing more on the character development of Lilo, Stitch, and Jumba, funny enough. Like, Peekly and Nani and David don't really have, like, the development or any of the other, like, council members.
Cast.
They're supporting cast. That's what they're for.
Supporting cast. And even Jumba is a supporting cast. It's just that Jumba has, like, obviously, Jumba's there to provide exposition.
Yeah.
To explain why Stitch is, you know.
And a lot of his change of heart is also out of, like, pure curiosity. Because he's like, wait a minute, my creation is doing something I did not program. I want to see this through. I'm curious.
Also, Stitch is just very compelling.
Yeah. So, like it's not something that was needed, but, like, if you're gonna do it, you need... If you're gonna... So, like, it's a thing that, like, I've noticed a lot of shows have this thing, or a lot of things lately in stories, do that thing where, like, okay, we want to make the, we gotta do a sacrifice. But they don't think the sacrifice through, not only just with messaging, but just in how it works. Like, you could literally have Nani go to school and still be with Lilo, and it would be fine, considering literally everything I talked about earlier. So, it's like when I see, like, sometimes the heroic sacrifice, but you look at the framing and you're like, why did the character just walk into that in a way that made no sense? Like, I was
Black Widow and Hawkeye trust the actual Nazi that you had to sacrifice someone to get this gem?
I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't be so quick to trust them for real Nazi.
It, like, so many times, it takes, like, an idiot ball to get the stuff that they want to work. And it's comical.
I always like to think after Black Widow threw herself off the cliff, like, Red Skull was just there, like, I don't think she'd actually do it. What an idiot. Wow. People keep falling for this shit.
Even they're like, why did you fall for this?
Why didn't I use this? Why don't I try this on Cap?
Like, wait a minute, this worked?
Oh, yes, Captain America. If you want to defeat me, you must offer a soul for a soul. You'll never buy this. Oh shit, he's bought it.
It's like, you know, this is a funny bit. I don't think it. What do you fucking mean? Is there anybody that
yes,
on my current team that I should give the Mesmic Armlet the magic defense to over regular defense between Barrett, Tifa, and Cloud?
Not really. I don't think you'll be fighting a lot of magic stuff at the moment.
Yeah, that's something I'd probably be giving Aerith more, but she's not here yet. She won't be here for a while, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played the remake fully yet. It's one of those things where I've thought about it a couple of times because this game is really fun. The combat's really good. Like, I actually even, like, that wall I hit yesterday because I just didn't know what I was doing because I was being a dumbass. You guys told me. It was just, weirdly enough, like, afterwards, I was thinking about, like, that makes me like it more. Because I don't like it when I can just hit something with a stick. and just that's it. Turn off my brain, hit it with a stick, walk away. At least in these kind of games. They can work in other kind of games, but not in this kind of game.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, right. Speaking of comic, going back
Cowboy
to
Tifa.
Cycle back.
I'm sick of this.
Ah, we flashbacking.
Yeah.
I'm sick of all of
But yeah, one of the things, I actually did pick up a new comic book recently. I picked up the Batman vs TMNT comic book, you know, the one with the infamous panel.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, that's fun.
Tifa's picked up a sword.
Girls can't use swords.
Oh, come on, that sword's useless for her. Her hands are registered weapons. They're way stronger.
What? Watch out, he's got a sword. You idiot, we've all got swords.
Ha! She's unarmed. What's she gonna do? Oh god, she broke my weapon with her hand. This is terrifying.
This is being in Zangan's fist dungeon of fisting, though, so... Or when she's only, like, a novice.
How much time we need?
Got all the time in the world.
So yeah, I picked up Batman vs TMNT. I read the newest Sonic issue, and I've pre-ordered that booklet. Oh, there's also a big... They've also released a big compendium of, like, the first 46 issues of the Transformers Marvel Comics
Safe
book.
distance?
What? No such thing.
So
I like that they learned from this one. Oh, we have a remote detonator this time.
Got it. Let's double back.
They
I
learned
never
it.
said they can be taught. So yeah, there's a big compendium of Transformers comics from Marvel now.
Oh, nice.
I will see if I can find the picture.
I know,
for you.
what was it? I know they're making a, compendium for IDW, not IDW, no, I was right. The, no, it wasn't. The Archie, Mega Man,
Is someone watching
comic,
us?
which is gonna be nice. I definitely want to pick that up when it comes out. Oh god, a lot of robots. Oh, hi, man. How you doing? Hi, Digger. How you doing?
As architect of our populous engagement campaign, I, Heidegger, head of
You know, he's having fun, though.
bid you welcome.
We have fun here.
You should be flattered. Right now, you command the undivided attention of every soul in Midgard.
Huh? What is this?
Breaking news from Mako Reactor 5. Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb.
So this picture I got off of Reddit, but so compendium is out, and then also I like how fucking huge thick it is.
We now go live to the scene.
I'm here in the Sector 5 Undercity. Having confirmed the terrorist target, the Shinra Emergency Operations Center has issued...
You know, she looks just as bored and uninterested as most reporters these days.
Tragedy of Mako Reactor 1 was only the first attack.
That's because most reporters these days are just sheep.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
And so, to a people beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest comfort, bread and service. The big boy. I give you Shinra's latest
That's a big robot.
technology. The Airbuster, your executioner.
Robots for everyone.
I want a robot.
The Airbuster is only 60%.
They're like, the Airbuster's only 60%. I'm on air, goddammit!
Wait, he's the hype man. He knows how to get the crowd riled up.
He was all like hyped. I was like, yeah, now to get it out. It's not ready yet. Son of a bitch. Okay, Barrett, that was fucking funny. Come quietly. There won't be trouble. And he's just. That
Barrett's
was
here to have
fucking.
Barrett's here to kick ass. He's all out of ass.
wait, hold on, I gotta get Tifa healed. She's bleeding.
Oh, no, not the best girl.
Cool. I have Braver, now die. Oh, Tifa killed him before I could.
There we go.
This is why I give you the heals, Tifa. Alright, hit him with a Braver.
Let's finish it.
Better than what?
Braver than the dead guy, I guess? I don't know.
I don't believe it. We played right into Shinra's hands.
Yeah, and their bullshit news is already peddling their false narrative.
So we're screwed.
No, hell no! Attention, all security They want to turn this into a spectacle? Then I say let's get them on. Let's take down
But yeah, most of my week's been playing Expedition 33.
I'm sold.
So I got the TMNT. There's also got my sister a copy of Killing Joke, so that's nice.
Nice. Let me, do some healing for people. Oh, wait. How do I heal it? Oh, here we go. It's gonna give people some healing, because, people are a little beat up. I did see, did you see some people where it got switches, twos early, and, they can't do anything with them yet until Nintendo releases an update?
I mean, makes sense.
I mean, like, you can't, like, if you have a game, you can't, like, pop it in and get it to run.
Yeah, I assume probably because they're all like based off of the I assume like it's all server-side stuff.
I kind of don't like that, because that's the idea of the company being able just to turn off the system is spooky to me.
Mm.
Like, I kind of don't like that.
Mm.
Like, that feels like that's, like, it set a bad precedent, like, because, like, that means they could just, if you piss them off for whatever reason, they just be like, well, I'm just gonna turn off your system then.
They can sort of do that anyway. Not turn off the system, but they can like hard block accounts.
They can hard block accounts from, like, internet features, yeah, but that's different than, like, say, playing, like, an offline game and being fine.
But then again, are we sure it's because, like, are we sure it's not a case of, like, the server, like, it's waiting for, like, servers to go up?
No. Unfortunately, no. Ow, asshole.
Well, I guess we'll have to see what happens.
I got this. It's nothing.
Let's see here. Unbridled strength! Alright, let's see here.
There's no escape. No more games. It's over. Give him your all.
Oh, the elite soldier's gonna die. I was switching over to Cloud to hit him with Braver, and I was like, oh, he's not dead anyway. Never mind, doesn't matter.
He already dead.
But yeah, no, I don't have a like this, because even if Nintendo doesn't do it, which I wouldn't put past them, considering Pinkertons, I could see other companies being like, that's a great idea, and then being
Well, it really only matters if, like, two companies do it, which is Sony and Microsoft, and... I feel like Microsoft would actually have a bit of an issue doing that, just because...
Well, if any of the other ones did it, I feel like there'd be a bigger conversation about how terrifying it is.
Hmm.
Versus Nintendo cultists who will do all kinds of fucking hoops to tell you why it's okay that Nintendo's doing it.
Think you can get it to work?
Needs a key card.
Well,
Nintendo fans are fucking... The reason I say cultists is because they act like cultists. It's weird.
Hmm. As I said, it really more depends on if Sony or Microsoft do it, because, well...
If they adopt it, too.
Yeah, because as far as like gaming is concerned, they're more mainstream. Which it sounds weird to, but like I mean, like even though like Switch obviously is like has way more of a view of like a player base. Nintendo always plays itself as much more casual.
True.
So
I
don't
mean,
know,
I mean,
we'll
they
see.
basically gave the keys to the idea of $80 games with Mario Kart doing really well, which I'm unfortunately also not surprised by.
I mean, that's also part, but also let's be fair, like Mario Kart is also a weird case because it's like the one Switch game that they deliberately discounted. Because a lot of people will be buying it as part of the bundle, so they technically get the game like $40 cheaper.
True.
Good job. Now
So it's like, yeah, but also no.
Well, the thing is, the pre-orders for the game that were down were for the individual like release of it too. Is what I'm talking about. So like the game has already kind of done it. Is the issue? I'm sure probably the majority are doing the bundle, because if you're gonna get the system for that game, you're gonna do that.
Well, if you're gonna get this system, you need a game for it, and Mario Kart World is like one of the few games you can get that you can't just get on Switch One.
I think it's like that and the Donkey Kong are like the only two. I think.
Yeah.
Or at least the only two that I give a shit about.
They're the two like launch titles. Everything else is ports of like games you could have already got on either on a Switch or another like current system.
Like I know Remake is coming to it.
Yeah.
serves all right.
I am wondering about the performance of it.
Right.
Of a Remake on it. I'm really curious to see how it performs, like in terms of like its FPS and stability and all that shit.
Yeah, hard to say. Depends on if it's running off of like, depends on if it's running or how it's running. Because
You think they're watching?
if it's like a straight download and it's just running off of the hardware, that's fine. It'll probably be fine. You know, a few frame drops here and there. If it's like a streamed game,
For the folks at home.
as they've done as Nintendo did with other like bigger stuff that came to
streamed
Switch.
games, God. But, anyway, but yeah, I know what you're saying. I'd be curious to see how it runs, as I am, because I hope it runs well, like I really do, because that would mean that kind of technology is advancing, which is a good thing overall.
It's on you.
And so like I am curious to see how that goes, but we'll wait and see. And I say this as someone who's probably not going to get a Switch 2, because like the only things I have interest in it are the two games we just mentioned, and I have not touched my my Switch ever since I got my Steam Deck, because I just bring my Steam Deck to work now. So
I'm interested, but I'm probably gonna hold off for a bit now until there's like a bit more than I was contemplating actually getting it like relatively close to launch, but in sort of retrospect with like price hikes and other sort of like you know concerns, I'll probably wait at least until like they announce the Smash for it.
I mean,
Then I'll
Smash
probably
is
get
when
it.
I bought my Switch, so I get
Yeah.
that. And by then, like, there were used Switches, and I bought a used Switch, and I think it was, like, only, like, 200 something when I bought it. It was pretty cheap.
I mean, Smash is like the big universal get thing, so I'll be interested to see when they or when they finally go, okay, fine, here's Smash Bros.
I don't think it'll have near the roster that, Ultimate had. I just don't
Probably
see that
not.
happening again.
But it's not a case of like getting a big roster, it's just a case of getting a Smash Bros.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like it or not, Smash Bros is still like the biggest fighting game.
Oh, yeah, even if I don't really like it any more than Party.
Yeah, I know you don't like it, but it doesn't change the fact that
No, I'm not arguing.
In terms of sales and viewership, it is big.
No, I'm not arguing that. Like, I'm not arguing against that. All I'm saying is I say, like, I play it, but I won't play it any more than Party with friends, because I don't think it's fun competitively, even if a lot of people play it competitively.
Any cards?
Just the one.
Two choices.
And, like, it'll do well. I mean,
Only one
it's not like Mortal Kombat, where Mortal Kombat sells a lot of units, but, like, only, like, 7 people play it competitively.
Yeah, I mean, even if you look at like today's numbers, I'm pretty sure Smash is still like even though Smash is like Ultimate's like 6 years old, it's still like either competing with or outperforming like Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8.
Divert them and give it a couple less shots to take us out.
Like, there's no doubt in my mind that it will. Removing big bombs, airbus will reduce the number of bomb shells it houses. She'll hit the party hard.
Yeah,
fewer
so
shells
you can
ready.
You can use this to decide how you want to fight Airbuster.
Alright, let's get rid of those bombers. But, yeah, so, like, yeah, I fully expect it to do well, and, like, I don't even think it's a bad game, I just don't like it competitively, but there's a lot of fighting games that I'm like, yeah, this game's fun, I won't play it competitively.
Just imagining their faces when
But,
they find out.
and I won't
I mean,
say
I
it's
li-
not,
I-
and I won't say it's not a fighting game, it is a fighting game.
To a storeroom.
I love Smash more as like a game to play with friends because
Exactly,
there's nothing
same.
more hype than doing like a in-house tournament or like a one-on-one. I do think Smash Bros as a game to watch at the competitive level is interesting, if only because you do get some pretty like it is almost like, in a way, the Smash scenes have always been like almost professional wrestling.
I enjoy watching Melee more than I do, like, Ultimate, because Ultimate's neutral is, like, these short hops, like, these short, fast hops. And
Yeah, short hop now.
Yeah, and I'm just like, and I just don't like it. It just bores me. It does nothing for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I guess it's short hop now, so.
Not required for operation.
But, yeah, I don't really, but yeah, I think it'll definitely be a system mover. And the one thing, too, about, like, that was another factor in me deciding to, not pick it up is, at least at the moment, is I have a rule where, and I usually tell people this, is that if you're gonna buy a new system, you need to have at least you need to think of at least 4 things that you're gonna actually play on it. You don't need to buy them all right away, but you need to at least be like, well, I'm gonna play at least 4 things right now. Unless it's like towards the end of its life, then it's like, what are you doing? Unless you're a collector and you're getting it for like $7. But yeah, it's so yeah, like I was like, there's only like 2 things I was interested in, which would be Mario Kart and
Deal with that.
fucking Donkey Kong. Strangely enough, it looks good.
Yeah, so I think the Donkey Kong game will be good, if only just because it's a Nintendo launch title. They'll have put all the actual effort into it. Well, I don't say they're lazy when they do other stuff, but it's it's the game they've decided is going to frontline the Switch 2 alongside Mario Kart. So I'm like, yeah, they probably actually put like their A game into making it.
Oh yeah, it'll
Especially with like the mechanics, it feels like the kind of game you don't push out the door unless you're like really confident in it.
yeah.
So yeah, have to wait and see what happens. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm like super looking forward to. There's like I think this might interest you. They released or sort of like launched a Trails slash Falcom stuff like Western store for merch,
Oh, nice.
which is lots of plushes at the moment.
You'll have to send me a link later. Just
Yeah.
doing some healing. So I'll have to see who they made ones for, aka I see if they made one for Estelle. Considering she's got a new a remake coming out, she probably has something.
There was stuff for Guy. Yeah, this you can pre-order Estelle and Joshua plushies.
Ooh, nice.
What does an AI programming core do?
Increases processing power dedicated to motor function computation. Makes it move real quick.
Okay, so basically, if I shut this one down, I can make it slower.
Doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should weigh our options
Is there-
carefully.
Okay, so I want to keep this card for a second because I'm going to see what this stuff upstairs is first. But because I did find a card on my way going up to ramp after fighting that group that was up here. So I'm going to see what's behind the other door.
What's behind behind.
Hey
door number
guys, what's
2.
up? How you guys doing? Hey, what's going on in this thread? Man, I love the
Hey,
fucking
guys.
classic battle theme.
Hey guys, you look like some assholes I'm gonna kill. There's actually a really interesting thing with the soundtrack where it keep like, at the start of they keep like almost teasing. They never quite fully commit to the full rendition for a while. So like all of the tracks have like bits and pieces of like the whole score of like the whole track, but like never the full thing until like right at the very end.
That's interesting.
I think it's called Those Who Fight. The official the track.
Ow. Oh, they're all dead.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
Rimmer?
Gordon Bennett, everybody's dead, Dave. Yes.
There's a couple of computers in here. But is there another card in here?
One can only hope.
Because I have... Oh, there's another card. Okay, so I have 2 cards now.
Find any cards?
Only one. And this time we've got 3 choices.
Look at this idiot. He only has 12 keys.
Okay. So let's see here. What are my choices?
Feel like scrapping some BBs? Hurry up and decide what you want to get rid of.
Barrett, shut up. I'm trying to figure out.
A lesson.
Dispose of big bomber shell. Okay. What's the other one? What are the others?
AI
Bomber shell.
programming core. What are you thinking, Cloud? Should we get rid of it?
Programming core. I think that's another speed one. Where's the other computer? Oh, there it is.
From what you said, even one big bomber shell is too many. But I'll let you be the judge of that.
Okay, there you go. Oh wait, I already looked at this one. So then I missed this one. Barrett, get out of my way.
Hell is this?
M-Unit.
M-Unit?
Another type of enhancement.
Your call if you want to nix it.
What does the M-Unit do?
Oh no.
They didn't tell me.
I think it's magic. Might be magic or mana.
We can do something.
You know what? I'll check.
If you want.
Oh wait, I can view right here. Remember,
Oh, don't bother to do it.
Number of okay, that doesn't really look like that's anything's fancy. Screw that. So basically, I can make it slower or get rid of the other bombing unit. Basically, so I got one
yeah,
bombing unit already.
Honestly, I get rid of big bomber more like.
Less damage.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
AI programming.
Oh wait, this is the programming. No. And I have 2 cards, so I can even do both. I could also get rid of the bomber as well.
Yeah, M unit like is just how much stuff is just basically items get dropped for you, which should be unnecessary.
All right. So both big shells are gone.
Big
The
bomber
big
shell
shell.
for disposal.
I mean, it was April. It was April. What is it? 12th?
Heidegger's got no idea who
When is MGS2 day?
All right. So then, why don't I also then mess with the AI since I have an extra card?
April 30th. Yeah.
Tactile Lunaris region frequency will use its finger beams. Yep, we're gonna get rid of that AI. Less finger beams for you, asshole! As cool
Well,
as
I'm
they
sure
are,
you-
I'm not the one using them.
Programming core flag for disposal.
Why don't you use the close beam instead?
Honestly, if they should have went with the close beam.
Should have
Alright.
a nail gun.
So the big bomber is basically completely foobar, which is good.
That is good.
Tell you what, I ain't never looked forward to an execution more in my entire life.
I ain't never looked at an execution more than my entire life. I love you.
Shinra while the whole damn city's watching.
Oh, Barrett, you're so cool.
Times like these, you gotta savor.
Oh no.
Okay, we found Dan's husband, though.
Come on, don't be shy. How about you, pal?
I don't dance.
Barrett is so cool. I love him so much.
It's just here to have fun and, you know, blow up some Shinra goons.
Yeah, it's gonna blow up some Shinra goons. You know what? I was right when I was a kid. Barrett is cool.
All in the name of peace.
A peaceful explosion.
That piece, and that piece, and that piece. And those little pieces there.
Those are my favorite pieces.
Copy. They're here.
I can't believe they keep calling me a terrorist. Why would they do that? Anyway. What have I ever done to them? Now, don't bring up the horrible crimes that I've committed. Like, that would just be inappropriate. I'm just saying. Don't do that. Oh, you're...
I won't.
There's no point in using Braver on you. You're already pretty much dead. Just gonna hit you.
Already dead.
Boy, mo shinderu. One of these days I should watch Casino Star again. It's been a very long time.
No, I'm surprised there hasn't been, like, a remake.
Bunch of pushovers. Come on, y'all. Let's see what.
I know I had a couple of adaptations here and there.
Oh,
Like
I mean,
newer
like a more
ones.
recent one.
Ye- Probably because it's long.
Enough key cards.
I mean,
That's my guess. I don't know. Oh. Let's see here. So we got a couple of computers again. How many? 4? Okay. What are our options? Actually, let me go check that landing to see if there was an extra card that I missed, just to be on the safe side. You never know. What if I have 2 cards? Okay, that's where I came up.
you only need 3 more to get all pieces of Exodia.
Oh, yep, there's a card right there. At least I think. Oh, wait, no, it's not blue anymore. Maybe I just grabbed it too quick. Or maybe it wasn't there. I don't know. I saw the blue thingy and then it was just gone. Was there ever any milk? Was there ever any cookie? No.
Is there ever any blue milk?
I mean, sometimes, there's like one, like, sometimes around like May 4th there is like a novelty blue milk that comes out.
Hmm.
It's just milk, it's just colored blue.
It's okay, because as we all know, milk is good for you.
Drink my violence milk.
Sorry, what?
My violence milk.
You sure you want to go with that?
Violence!
Okay.
I'm just walking back and double checking to see if there's any other cards that I missed. Because, you know, the more cards, the better. I think this is the very first room, I think. Let me just poke my head out. Yeah, this is the very first one. Okay, let's go back. That means I have all the cards. All the ninja info cards. Remember that remix?
Oh, fuck, right. Well, I don't remember the remix. I remember what it's from. Where just randomly out of nowhere during a Naruto saga, some dude's like, oh yeah, here's all my cards that tell us all the ninja stats.
My ninja info cards.
Thanks, Kabuto. And they never came up again.
It's okay. Kabuto also did not suffer for his crimes. Nor did
Why would
Orochi.
he? Nobody suffered in Naruto.
Except for like the moon goddess. I think she's fucking dead.
I'm sure she was back in Boruto in some capacity.
Hey guys, I'm back. I
Everybody's
saw
back in Boruto.
there's apparently been a time skip, and I saw the time skip Boruto design, and I'm like, they're trying way too hard to make him cool. He just isn't.
They're desperate for people to like Boruto, but Boruto is just the live-action remake of Naruto. Naruto's like not even that. Oh no, Naruto's fine.
Naruto's very okay.
I think Naruto's problem is it's just more popular than it really deserves to be.
I agree, actually. Alright,
I think if Naruto was just like this kind of like mid, series that people who are in the know, you'd be like, everyone would be like, yeah, sure, whatever. But because it was like the biggest thing for so long,
M-Unit.
at least in the West.
Another card. So another bomber shell. Let's get rid of that.
Big bomber shells. We should divert them if you think it.
Yeah, think of M units as like your dump stat.
If for some reason you wanted to get rid of it, because because basically there's another bombshell, 2 programming, and the
Yeah,
items.
if you want the fight to be more of a challenge, you pick M units.
All right, let me also slow down its AI core 2 because I got an extra card. So, bomb AI, easy peasy. If I ever do a replay where I want to do a challenge run, maybe I'll do it.
Problem is like the actual stuff doesn't like hugely change up the fight because it's like once you've seen like the big bomber, you kind of know the gist of it.
All that we can, at least.
It's one of those things where it's a lot of build up for Airbuster, which is a fight that's fine.
I mean, it is a cool robot though.
Yeah,
We're coming up on the exit. Tifa,
it's all right.
detonator still in range.
We should be good.
The moment Big Boy goes down, you hit that switch.
Right.
Oh shit, it's Sabo.
Sabo, it lives?
Move aside.
alive.
He survived the explosions.
Curses.
No explosions can stop me.
Curses. Foiled again.
You get some higher sense supposed to kidnap me now. Knocking the doors, hired goons.
Can't say goons anymore. It's banned, but
By who?
by the youth who
Zoomers.
stole it. Yeah, the Zoomers who have turned it into a metaphor for masturbation.
Fucking
Oh,
Zoomers,
God.
man.
You can't have goon juice anymore.
It's okay, you just put the S at the end and everyone will know what you're talking about.
No, they won't.
Well, they won't, but I will.
You'll be gooning all over them.
Look,
Mm.
it's because I have a so-called goon room. Actually, I don't. But if I did,
Hey, boss, this is what we call the goon room.
apparently the goon room is where you just keep all of your anime stuff. Which I don't.
Look at this is my goon room. I got all these figures of Goku.
Unless I'm gonna goon to some Kamen Rider figures, I don't think I have to worry about that.
I'm gooning, boss.
I'm not Ryusei, I'm not gonna get it onto like a Gundam model.
So you gooned all over a Gundam model?
No, I don't, because I'm not Ryusei, remember?
Train, do you believe him?
I'll allow it.
Don't worry, if I talk like this, he can't hear me. That's the rule.
Those are the rules. He's right, He's got you there. You can't hear him, Sabo, because those are the rules.
Can't say we didn't prepare.
Goals are beyond my
Now
understanding.
we just gotta get it done.
Yeah. Just like how Sonic is beyond Reverse Flash's understanding.
I love that they just said like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. You can make Sonic faster than Flash.
I'll be honest, I think my favourite part of that issue was when Knuckles flies away from Lex Luthor and then, like, somersaults like, wait a second, did you just try to poison me with kryptonite?
Yeah. And Lex is like, oh god. The way it's framed too, where he does the U-turn in the air, the way they panel it, it's so good.
You can tell at that moment the fucking cogs ticked over, and it was like, wait a second.
I love that they've gotten Knuckles' writing down to where they're like, he's naive, less so than stupid.
Knuckles being there like, wait, something was said. Don't yell at Knuckles. Oh, that's okay. They called me slow. Me and my friend did also watch the original Lilo and Stitch the other day, but somehow we were talking about Star Wars and it got on to basically what if Yoda was Hans Moleman? Ruined my life drinking has. 33 years old, am I? Yeah. That was my stupid thing for the week.
It's true. I remembered about the pulling aggro thing. I was like, oh yeah, I can get behind the shield guy easily. Just hit the button to play as Tifa, and then she'll punch him in the spinal column until he dies.
Yeah, I think you missed a weapon for Barrett.
He could buy them later. There's no
It's
like,
fine.
there's nothing missable. Like, there's nothing missable. It just goes to stores.
I'll just buy it later. It's not a big
Figure out
deal.
its weaknesses as we fight it. As long as we stay focused, we'll
Just
be
think
fine.
of all that extra grinding you'll have to do.
Oh
No,
no,
we'll
I'll
have
have
to
to keep playing this game that I like.
Yeah, he'll have to play more of a game he likes. How tragic.
I might actually start doing like side quests on non-stream time at some point.
No way up.
Nice. How's your week been, Sabo?
It has been.
Oh no, ankle high barrier! I can't get by it! Curses! Foiled again!
No
He's
way.
dead.
Yeah, like that.
Up that pipe.
Keep looking.
That's how my week has been.
Hear that?
Oh, here it comes.
Be cam ready. Here it comes.
Ooh, I like the chainsaw arms. That's cool.
It's right there, Buster.
Oh wait, hold on. Did he really say buzz off to me shooting lightning at that? That's so stupid, I love it.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Keep doing that, Cloud. It's fucking funny.
Cloud's got the jokes.
God, this game is so fun. I love the combat system in this game. It's definitely a good mix of RPG, action RPG. It's the right formula, I think. Where it doesn't feel like a watered down RPG or action game,
Subtle invitation.
Yeah.
which is what happens with a lot of them in my opinion.
Hey, Dan, check your inventory for a second.
Let me heal up first. Eh, fuck it. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Wait. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, no. Inventory. Alright, what do you want me to look at?
See if you got that weapon after all.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I thought so. I read it as it's impossible to miss. Also, you picked up another one for Tifa.
I think I have that equipped.
I
Unless
don't
there's a
think you
third
do.
one.
Where's
Oh,
the
there's a third one!
Yes, you gotta pay attention to this thing.
I am
important.
streaming and talking to people.
That's how you get your abilities.
I am streaming and talking to people. This isn't me playing by myself where I'm just slowly reading shit. Consider the following.
No.
You know what? I'll also give her healing too. Why not? Oh wait, no. Do I have an extra? I do. I could buff up her ice magic. That would be fun. Alright, let's see. Sonic Strikers. I should probably rank those up, but I'll do that in a minute. Barret. Okay. And let's do some upgrades. Let's upgrade both of those weapons. I do like the transition to the upgrade screen. It's just fun. I like it. Max MP, attack power, yes! Magic attack power, speed, yes! What was the other one? Max MP, let's just make it a little stronger. And fuck it, we'll get that too while we're at it. Well, we're here.
Hey, there was an update from George R.R. Martin today.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is he still not working on the fucking book?
He said, I don't give a shit about writing any longer. I just sit around and spend my money.
We already know that.
That's the
That's not an
same
update.
It's the same update from like last year and the year before that.
Like, I'll never finish Winds. Even if I do, I'll never finish Dream of Spring. If I do, it won't be any good. I should get some other writer to finish it for me. So he's basically admitted there's basically nothing he can do to make anyone like it, because he's like, yeah, he's like, I lost all interest in Song of Ice and Fire decades ago. I'm gonna die soon anyway because I'm so well. That's not the best update for anyone hoping he'd finish things.
I don't think anybody was under any illusion that he was going to finish it.
I sure as hell wasn't.
Who does he think he is? J.R.R. Tolkien?
Hey, he finished his books.
He did.
Yeah.
Not only did he finish his books, he basically recontextualized the entire Western fantasy in doing so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he did. Actually, you know what? Rather than giving Tifa the lightning, why don't I take that from her and buff up Barrett's lightning? So that way he's got the 2. I can give Tifa something else. Let me go back to Tifa now. Alright, girl, I took away one of yours, so I gotta give you something. Wait, what's this one? Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Can buff it up that way. You know what? You could have some healing too, so that way I can prevent death spirals possibly. Just a little bit more healing. All right, let's go fight a giant robot.
He's more of a mid-sized robot. Seem bigger.
Large, class-size large robot.
We need like the reverse of like extra large. We need like under large. It's like the space between large and medium.
Biggish.
The biggish O, yeah, I like that.
Well, I'm the biggest show.
Oh, I said biggish O.
Moderately sized, though.
Yeah.
That was nothing.
Relatively sizable.
lot harder.
O.
The medium O.
Oh, no, it's a little bigger than that.
Oh, I said the median O.
Oh.
It's like the average of all of the O's.
Common Rider O.
Well, I wish we had more O's, but I think we're done with O's for now.
Forever.
Yeah. Kabuto's the next one that's coming back.
Pretty sure he said he's not doing anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't want to disappoint.
Also, he's dead, so.
Well, he's dead, but he died because the actor's like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore, so kill me off.
Give her a big old smile this time.
If the price is right.
We still haven't got anything for Zets yet, I don't think.
No.
I like how in
Not to
this
see-
mission it seems like Barrett's not hating Cloud nearly as much as he used to.
Of course not. They're buddies.
Yeah, they've.
I just like that little subtle development. I just wanted to point it out. It's fun.
Open it already.
You know, they've now gone on 2 missions together.
Is there any way we can get it open?
Yeah, from that room over there.
Oh yeah, did you see the Sick Ranger for Gojuja got revealed?
Everything have to be so
Oh,
damn
the polar bear.
Yeah,
You know, the faulty
Yeah.
equipment storeroom's that way too.
Do you think we'll find
Pretty
the
neat looking
components
suit.
converted there?
It's like a treasure vault.
I don't think we've ever had a polar bear themed guy like that before.
no.
So how do we do this?
It's simple, really. We move the levers. at
I
the same
thought
time.
Gunboy would become the Sick Ranger.
I'll take
No.
left. Which just leaves right, soldier boy.
Also, Zeranos and slash whatever he played in
That
Hibiki was there as the
be the treasure vault.
Power Ranger guy.
That's right.
What's the catch?
We need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Different from the other one?
Same deal. But we got.
And he actually got to fight with the robot, so
Both of them
there's that.
sound like a real pain.
Nice.
And they used the suit.
Also nice.
They used the actual suit instead of bad EG. The suit was pretty dirty looking, but you know what? That's fine.
Hey, we'll tell you what we can get.
I'll take what I'll say. I'll take a slightly dirty looking suit over bad CG. I mean, the suit is 25 years old at this point.
Yeah, they don't tend to last that long.
Level security lockdown is currently in
Well, they
effect.
build them to last long now,
Okay,
but
guys.
that's like the limit
You
of
know
them.
what we have to do.
Copy me?
No, Tifa leads.
Oh,
Mm.
fine. After you, girl.
Build them to last long unless they handed them over to Americans and then they
Well,
destroy
yeah.
them all.
Well, they destroyed one.
How do we screw that up?
We have our suit back. What suit?
I was like, we want our suit back so we can put it back in our. We blew it up.
Alpha level security disengaged.
Sorry.
You
That
wanted
was great,
that?
you guys.
Ah.
It's like,
Let's keep
we,
it up.
we thought we got to keep everything you sent us.
All right. 3, 2,
No take backsies.
1.
Beta level security.
Oh, that's a
I'm
thing.
doing
I guess.
the lock engaging stuff right now.
Think we've got this?
I guess that's a thing. We've got like more. Something close to official confirmation that Persona 4 remake is happening, by virtue of all the voice actors saying, "Yeah, we're not involved.
3,
Yeah, I did see that.
1.
It's happening, but we're not being being hired."
Don't rush it.
I mean, it's not. I mean,
We got
We
it.
knew
pretty sure
Three,
we knew
most of them-
Kanji wasn't VA
I'm
wasn't
pretty
coming
sure
back.
I'm pretty sure most of them were gone by the end anyway. I mean, I'm sure Yuri Lowenthal would go back because
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
here's
not
how we
hot.
know.
2, 1.
What the fuck am I
Sure
doing
Laura
wrong?
Bailey would. I'm sure Laura Bailey would also probably go back.
no, she didn't even go back for Risei's game. She doesn't do
We
anime
got
anymore.
this. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
What am I doing wrong?
She's too,
Shit.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Booting up the stream
I'm
now.
I'm hitting it when I'm supposed to.
When I breathe.
Oh wait, I still not got the stream, but I think I know what part he's on. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a crapshoot,
Hell no.
honestly.
I think it's just
How about this then?
not synchronized right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I do. I even like when I've played this like 2-3 times, I've struggled.
What?
Still getting warmed up.
All the other ones were fine. Suddenly this one is giving me trouble.
Yeah, this one's.
3, 2, 1. Don't rush it.
What are you fucking talking about?
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
I think you got to do it out of sync with what the game is telling
Whatever, I got it to work somehow.
No way.
Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah.
naturals.
That's why I
Is
say I think this part's like not super clear. Like this part's not clear. I always get stuck on it for a bit.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
The game lies to you when it tells you the timing.
I just started looking at her hands
Delta level security
on the last bit there.
disengaged.
That seemed to
Oh, he's a
work.
hand.
Room now
Ah, he's a hand guy.
Yeah, no, I think the graphic display is off.
Yeah, it is, because I started looking at her hands instead, and then as soon as I saw her hands twitch, I just hit the button, and that
You
did it.
really a bona fide soldier.
I would try going by her voice and the other stuff, and that didn't work. Her hands were actually the better thing to look at.
Soldier on.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Or course.
Let's see what's inside.
I'm glad that's done. Whew.
You think that's bad?
Score. It's just like Khan said.
I got nothing.
They say a job well done is on reward. I say take everything that ain't nailed down.
But yeah, there was no way I wasn't going to go for this. Like, why would I not? Like, this is a lot of shit. A lot of bombs.
Hmm.
How do you feel about bombs?
Could take it or leave it.
Okay, that's fine.
They're okay, not great.
Alright, cool. Now we do the regular one when we only get to it one time.
Emergency lockdown is currently in effect.
At least now I know to look at Tifa's hands.
In that case, follow my lead.
Nah,
Sure you'll remember that.
Have it your way.
Okay, pay attention, you two. 3, 2, 1.
Done.
Emergency lockdown disengaged.
Hell yeah!
Her hands are the better prompt, even though it's not actually supposed to be the prompt.
Right timing. Right on the money.
Yeah, I'm surprised this wasn't tweaked to to sync up easy better.
Yeah. Whatever, at least it was only for an optional thing. So, like, it could be worse. Imagine if that was a thing that was mandatory where it was that wonky, because... Oh wait, no, that part was... No, whatever, mind. Let me just heal myself, and then I'm gonna buy items. Ah, what a nice park bench. It was really nice of Shinra to put this here.
Yeah, they're not a totally evil company.
Just mostly. Let's see here. Ooh, mega potions. Definitely get those. Let's see here. Get another Phoenix down, because why not? It's cheaper right now too. Get an ether because it's cheap right now. Get a couple high potions just in case. Alright, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Oh yeah, we never got to the question. What was your answer when Tifa questioned you about your preference of clothes?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't get that a question.
Wasn't that mandatory scene?
I have not gotten that question. Or at least I don't remember. If I might have answered it without thinking.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we, Sebe?
Shall indeed.
You'll find out, because I'm about to summon it.
There we go. Now the door's opening.
All right, time to go.
Time to fight the boss. Eventually. Oh. This is the jump off the dock to fight the boss dock, I take.
Huh?
And by jump off, I mean it's probably gonna get knocked down by the robot. Oh, hi, man.
I think it's a giant hologram here as opposed to him just, showing up in a helicopter randomly. And then everyone just letting him leave.
Well, everybody likes Heidegger.
No, that's President Shinra.
Oh. Right.
And Barrett just lets him, walk away instead of shooting him with the gun he has on him.
That's right.
Think you forgetting someone?
Damn, I can't believe Cloud's gonna die or young because he's a soldier.
Ain't enough hours in the day to hold you to account.
Yeah, it would suck, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame that he's gonna die young because he's a soldier.
Yeah, his brain is going to degrade, so,
Yeah.
I mean,
So if there seems to be anything wrong with his memory, that's definitely just the soldier degradation.
Yeah.
The lifeblood of the planet. Our
There actually might be, if only because he has technically gone through the soldier process,
Happen if you don't stop, huh?
just way later than he thinks.
Keep on slurping it up, as you say, but for whose benefit, I wonder. The true nature of Marco is known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye.
Bombarded with Marco for
As
5
you
years.
must surely be aware.
Don't you dare try to put this on us. If anyone's going along with your plans, it's because you brainwashed them.
Such methods are beneath me. As are you.
Hello?
I'm just watching the cutscene.
Oh.
Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy. Thank you for stoking our people's patriotic fervor.
The wicked Wutai. That's something that you would agree to.
Fucking Wutai.
You still don't understand your role in this. What are they doing? Don't you see? You fools were never in control. Never anything but pawns in our plans to sell great and glorious war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will detonate. When we so choose. God damn it! Now let us raise the curtain on our main event.
Man, they fucked with the bomb, too. How dare.
Oh.
The trial of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Terrorists conspired with Wukai against Midgard. Your guilt is undeniable.
Fucking Wutai.
Your punishment, death.
I just wanted to say it for once, even though I like Wutai. Ah, good. Atifa finally hit something out of anger.
I'm sick of all of this.
Uh-oh, flashback.
Cloud, get your head in the game. We're counting on you, man.
It's not just like that, because now Tifa can punch like a truck.
Well, she's also not fighting Sephiroth this time.
Ow.
What did it do to you?
Big boy means business. Coming at you hard and fast. Bring it home.
Oh, I see. Basically, with the way this is structured, I really want to bounce between the characters more. To really keep focus being Ow! Let's see here. Do I have a funny thing I can just throw at you? I probably do. Would you like a grenade?
Grenade!
Ow! That hurt. You know what? Kill Cloud, please. Ow! This man's annoying.
The Airbuster is too powerful for you.
Kick his ass.
It's on you.
Your air has been busted.
Alright, now let's try this again. Because I want to stagger your ass. You got thunder on you, boy? Yeah, you do. You got it ready to go.
Bring the thunder.
Thunder! Alright, now it's my turn to use
I've heard
thunder.
Thunderbolt is. I've heard Thunderbolt's a great electric attack until you get ground down by a Marowak.
Marek has lightning rod, even though it's immune to it anyway.
Alright, Barrett, it's time for you to drop him with lightning.
Just remember to electrocute him when the tail's up. When the tail's up!
Huh?
I was doing a bit about Scorpion, the Odd Guard Scorpion,
Oh.
because of the whole mistranslation, or like what issue translation wants us to zap it when it's, or don't zap it when or where it implies that you don't zap it when its tail's up, and you absolutely do.
Oh. Oh, I need to get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
Consume all concentrated bursts of energy. Yeah, I'm gonna draw his attention as Barrett while they're up there. Owie! That hurt.
That is what he's there for. He's a tank. Although in the original, I felt he was pretty glass cannon-y, so it felt weird that he had a bunch of abilities designed to make him a tank.
Eh. That's a good point.
I guess it's because he's like the character with like the least defined role in the original.
Oh no, I gotta get out of here.
Like Cloud's obviously designed to be like a like XP for the knight/warrior class.
Yeah.
Tifa's a monk. Goofy's the rogue/thief. Aerith's the white mage. So then like Barrett, Kate Sith, and Vincent are in like these sort of weird.
Come, Ifrit!
Categories.
Duty calls.
Get a bit
Never
freaked.
had guys with guns before.
And Barrett and Sid's obviously a dragoon.
No need to panic. You're up.
I can't believe he's got the fucking Zingong's arms.
Oh yeah, he does. They made him very Zagong-ish. I mean, he was always vaguely based on it.
Yeah.
Now they made it obvious. It's like how everyone weapon is based on the Ivy League. The big weapon is
Uh-oh.
based on
Uh-oh. I gotta get out of here.
Ooh, I guess he's taking a lot of damage.
Oh,
That's a
he
lot
was
of
gonna shoot.
damage.
Don't give up.
Let's see if we can get some more. I wonder if it's gonna leak.
I mean, I'm gonna leak.
Let me pressure this
Oof.
asshole.
That's what Shitter needs, just Phil Swift advertising their mecha.
You're right.
I mean, I assume that there is like the Final Fantasy equivalent of Phil Swift, like doing PR for them. I'm kind of surprised we haven't got like the Shinra version of Fox News in this game.
That's all it is, because they own it.
Yeah, but they don't like lean into guys just say like, you know, Wutai's gonna eat the cats and the dogs.
True.
Too soon.
I'll pay you back. It's on you.
Oh, he's going through another phase.
You know it's another phase when there's a cutscene.
True. Oh god, he broke the scaffolding!
I hope nobody everybody falls, that would be tragic.
Oh, that's why Black Panther's trending, because EA cancelled the Black Panther game and closed.
Oh yeah. I forgot they were even making one, to be honest.
I think so did EA. When they found out, they were like, no. Nobody cares about Black Panther anymore.
It does kind of hurt when your actor dies.
Yeah.
And you just and rather than replace him, you just we'll just make a movie with the supporting cast and no lead.
It'll work. Trust.
It'll work. People liked Wakanda as the concept was really why they liked it, right? We didn't just have a very charismatic lead actor.
I mean, it was a lot of factors that led into that, but I think Chadwick Boseman definitely helped.
In fact, while we're at it, let's just put some random girl in an Iron Man suit. People like that. People liked Iron Man, right? It's not because Robert Downey Jr. was incredibly charismatic. Nah, it's just a robot suit.
To be fair, Ironheart's not even their own original creation. It's the porn parody of Iron Man. Oh, I love that.
Ironheart is like one of those characters. No, it's Rescue. That was the one that everybody fucking hated.
Well, Rescue's just Pepper.
Oh, wait, no, Ironheart is the one that people hated. Pepper's Rescue. People didn't really care about that one.
Ironheart's the like rando lady who just
like she's popular because of the movies now. I guess we should give her a suit. People don't care.
And nobody really did care about her before. But then again, no one really cared about Iron Man before.
Yeah, because to be fair, like Pepper Potts have been out of Iron Man for fucking decades by that point.
That's true. It's
it's one of those.
It's like when the Amazing Spider-Man movies like would have you focus on Gwen, and the average person was like, "What the hell is this?"
Get this fucking blonde out of here. We only want redheads here.
This isn't the ginger. What is this?
But yeah, I mean, there's very few superheroes who like keep their primary love interest for very long. It's realistically, it's only been like Superman and Spider. It's only realistically been Superman. Everyone else has like gone through so many different love interests. I mean, you can argue that MJ's the first one because she appears first, but
But she also wasn't. Like, she was the first one to appear, but she wasn't.
But she was never. It wasn't until much later that they actually played it as a serious romantic interest. But yeah, like everyone else, it's like they have like their initial love interest who people draw on, but then they get lost in the book like pretty quickly, or from the books pretty quickly. It's like Betty Ross has died, vanished like so many times in the Hulk books.
Yeah.
Which I guess is matched by her vanishing and dying in all the movies. I mean, not dying, but certainly never appearing. Like fucking look at Green Lantern and all their love interests.
Oh yeah. Some of them are in the fridge.
Yeah, it's Kyle's, and then Hal's like Hal's original love interest is Star Sapphire, so she has like no chance of ever showing up.
Mary Ellen and Iris West.
Let's be fair, like you probably just about care about Barry. Nobody cares about Iris.
Cloud just got nuked.
See you, Cloud.
Gotta get him back.
Press F in the chat for Cloud. Yeah, I mean, fucking Batman's primary love interest is Catwoman, but hey, remember all the other ones? Remember Vicky Vale?
Nobody remembers Vicky Vale.
Remember Batwoman?
Whomst? You mean the gay one, the gay lady?
The original, the one.
I know.
I mean,
I know.
What who existed so people would stop saying Batman and Robin were gay. Yeah.
I see. You should just save your limit for when it was staggered.
I wasn't thinking at the time.
Should have chunked different to Squall.
You see, this is why you're lucky you're not the streamer, so I can't just do this to you.
Yeah, that's because we have sense.
I can't just be like, hey, why didn't you dodge that? You got hit? I wouldn't. Idiot. Stupid.
Yeah. Now you see how it works.
I can't do this to the average streamer because I just get banned, so you know.
True.
Maybe this is how you get banned.
I mean, you could ban me from the chat, but I'm still here talking in your ear.
Yeah, you'd have to ban him on Discord, and I wouldn't know that. I'd unban him.
It's like, you can't ban me.
I'll ban myself.
True, you can't delete yourself. You should ban yourself now.
You can't ban me. I quit.
I was wondering which one of you committed to the bit, and then I heard you laugh. It's like, yeah.
I'm in the middle of a boss fight. I can't do that.
I don't think he's coming back.
He might be gone.
Gotta keep watching the skis and then skies.
Now you should probably use the limit because you're never gonna stagger it before it's dead.
I'm gonna use it in a little bit. I want to get it a little bit lower before I do that. Oh, Tifa's knocked out. I gotta get her up.
It's over.
Oh, game over, boys.
Get her up. Get her up.
It's all ogre now. No Tifa. The Italians
Well,
will
I
be
haven't
happy
played
about
this game.
that.
Fuck the Italians. I won't be happy about that.
It's on you.
Let me handle this. Giving it my all. Pour it on.
Nice. I got to end with the uppercut. There's something always satisfying in a video game of just knocking something out with an uppercut.
We don't have long to get clear.
Take Tifa.
Yeah,
and
too bad
get
you
out
can't
of here.
suplex it though.
I was wrong about you.
No.
This ain't the end of the line for you or me.
Cloud!
Don't worry, I'm sure
He had to fucking sling her over the shoulder just to get her the fuck out. It's fun, like grappling hook. Oh.
Oh, well, at least he had that. That was like,
Man, I can't-
He could try the grappling hook.
Wait, that's how the remake ends? That's weird. You know, interesting, interesting,
I
thing.
like that he made a point of sheathing his sword as he was falling.
It's true, I am dead. Goodbye,
Well,
Cloud.
I'll sheath my sword so that my back lands on something soft.
When
Like the Buster
you
sword.
walk away, you
Sheath my
don't hear
swords.
me say.
Shoot my sword so I land back first on a sharp piece of metal. That will definitely increase my survival odds.
Hey, buddy.
And also make it so that if I did happen to land on something soft, it would be completely nullified.
Those scraped knees back then.
Hey, look, it's Cloud and Cloud.
What do you say? We doing this? Have we? Never mind about that.
Then?
Right now, you need to focus on yourself.
Honey?
Move something. Anything. Why not? Good. Easy does it.
Nani?
Slow.
Nani the fuck?
Off to abandon the child and go pursue your dreams of being a marine biologist now, Cloud.
Yeah, sorry, Lilo. We're going. Sorry, Tifa. I'm gonna be a marine biologist.
Who are you?
You're going into the state.
Goodbye, Aerith. Goodbye, Tifa. Goodbye, Barrett. Goodbye, Marley. Sorry, Marlene. I'm gonna leave you with the state. I'm gonna be a marine biologist.
I mean, marine biologist not till next game, but yeah.
Oh, hi, Aerith.
He did land on his back.
Finally awake, are we?
Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border of Skyrim.
Well, he was holding his
Nice to
sword,
meet
so
you
he's like,
again.
I should unsheath my sword so I don't
Again,
land
huh?
back first on it.
What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?
Oh, the flower girl. And
What?
this
You don't
is-
remember? I sold you a
Been
flower and
in
everything.
Sector 5 slums.
Listen, I've been hit on the head a lot, lady.
You
I
came
don't
crashing
remember a
through the
lot.
roof without so much as a lookout below.
The brain trauma.
Fell right into
In
my
the brain
flower
trauma.
bed. Lucky for you.
In the brain trauma.
Really.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
Cloud
didn't mean
would
to-
Don't
like
worry about
have
it.
crippling
There are
brain
lots of
damage,
primitive
wouldn't
love.
he?
Yeah.
This place, it has a kind of power.
Has a kind of power.
Before
The
I forget,
power
you dropped this when you landed.
of... I don't know. I don't really have a joke here. I gave
got
up.
one too.
You
Time to leave.
and everybody
Not yet. The
around-
cutscene's still going!
No, it's special.
That'll be a good
Mine's
time.
All of this to
Just-
fall down.
just
All of
end
this
it
to
up.
just fall down a fucking hole.
Haven't you ever fallen down a hole like this?
Not fallen.
I
Cloud-
did fall into
But
a.
you just don't know
I did
how to
fall
use
into a
it.
thing of chemicals once.
Could be.
I didn't fall into it. I fell onto it and spilled it on
I
me.
really don't mind. Just having it is enough. It was a gift
Nothing's happened
from
yet.
my mother.
Man, it's weird hearing Aerith with a voice actor that is not sounding like she's high
Kinda
off her
crazy,
ass
huh?
like in 2.
Us meeting again like this.
Oh yeah.
You should stay a while.
Or Mandy Moore.
Was that her name? In
No,
K-
Mandy
K2?
Moore was. No, Mandy Moore was the one in King of Cage 1 when everyone had minor celebrities
I don't even remember.
Like
That one
David
sounded
Bory-
like...
like David Boreanaz and Mandy Moore. And Steve Burton. And then Steve Burton is like, I'll stay.
And just when
Hey, I like
finished
this.
tending the flowers,
I'm
he
having
He's like-
fun.
He's like, I like this. I'm having fun. I'll stay.
Just me,
Yeah.
I'll stay until you
myself,
replace me because I'm an expensive TV actor.
Now, it would be cool if he could show
I
up
could
in the
stick
third
around
game.
So
Somehow.
instead you'll replace me with a less expensive TV actor.
Hey, if it works.
Oh, it's Reno time.
And who are you?
It's always Reno time.
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier.
Probably should have
Pretty
saved
cool,
first.
huh?
A soldier. X.
I mean, I couldn't really say between all those
What do you
cutscenes.
know? You've got the eyes up.
Well, but I also wasn't thinking about the time, to be fair.
don't
Oh well.
mind, do you?
I could have saved right there, but
Bodyguard
it
work's
doesn't
not
matter.
too
It's
different.
fine,
Yeah,
it's
you
fine,
could've.
it's fine.
I guessed. From the sword. Just do this for me, okay?
You know, I'm gonna say this. I don't really care for Reno.
A lot, huh? One day
Poor
I'll
Reno.
do it.
I'm sure he's crying into his millions of fans.
Millions of people can be wrong. It's okay.
First.
Wouldn't be the first time millions of people were wrong.
Bullshit me. At least try to make
So
it
popular, they
believable.
even just put him in Kingdom Hearts, completely unchanged.
Well, no, they give him a new name.
New hair.
I mean, is it new?
Heard the lady.
It's red and spiky.
Oh, they just undid his mind.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
I will kill you, Reno. Nobody kills Reno. Did you remember it?
Yeah, well, something kills Reno's voice at least.
It's like, what if we just use his archive recordings and cut them together? Wow, that was a pain. We're never doing that again. Guess we're gonna have to recast him.
Damn.
Looks like we have to kill this guy.
Damn.
Get ready.
That's not what Aerith would say, though. Finally, is what she'd say.
Hey, little help in your guys?
It's fine. They work for Shinra. They probably had it coming.
They had it coming. They had it coming all along.
All I'm saying is do your research as to what potential evil your company might be committing for yourself. Or else you might get killed.
You might get killed by a random guy with a big sword.
You're done. Whatever.
Alright, Reno, you ready to come down?
Hardly knew ya. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm
Okay, I think I get the gimmick.
Let's go. Time to get serious.
Well, let me heal myself because that hurt.
Still in it.
Get it.
Okay, so he's
Get the most popular.
dodging
Get
everything
the most
I'm
popular
doing.
character.
I'm waiting.
Not everything. Why don't you try counter-attacking?
Fuck you.
You tried playing the Song of Storms.
Call it lightning. I'm waiting.
No, I never thought of that.
Nobody's ever thought of that except that one guy. That was a good idea. It's just too bad it didn't work.
It's a brilliant idea with two major flaws. Number one, it was bollocks. Number two, it was bollocks.
This fight is not fun.
It's supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.
Well, maybe it would be fun if it was actually fun.
It'd be fun if you didn't suck.
Well, maybe if this character didn't suck.
You're talking about Reno or Cloud?
Reno.
Either way, you'll have an legion of angry fans getting to your location right now.
Cry about it.
I think I said it. I think the best way to fight him is to block and then parry.
Steady.
Pretty sure that's the way you're supposed to fight him.
Yeah.
In fact, it's
Oh,
specifically
I didn't know I could
block
hit.
and
Oh, okay, I
defense.
didn't know there was a specific button when you're holding the block that attacks like that.
You didn't figure that out by now?
I have never had to use
the
it.
check. You might miss the tutorial on it. To be fair.
You can't block that.
Yeah. When he goes for like his moves that have like things on the top.
Bring it.
You have to
think-
you have to be in Punisher mode to block it. You can counter.
Yeah, I think Punisher mode also increases damage.
All right.
There you
There we
go.
go.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Gotta make me work for it, huh?
Rack up that damage.
Well, lucky for you, tough guy.
Like now I understand the gimmick.
Oh, no, he's-
I get it.
Oh no, he's grabbing your he's grabbing your balls.
Wasn't gonna go there.
He's fondling them, okay?
Makes him feel something he thinks that is pleasure. It makes him want to caress them.
No escape.
Oh, those chocolate salty balls.
Ugh. Even with understanding it, I still don't like this fight.
Oh boy, howdy, you're gonna hate Rufus.
Probably.
All good. Get ready.
I was saying, did you see that Falcom have done like a Western store for merch now?
Yeah, I did.
You too can. They've got lots of plushies, or at least they will have plushies. You could buy an Elaine plushie.
I look like the kind of person that buys plushies.
Yes.
Sorry.
Damn. Damn, he got me.
Any last words?
What would you want, an Estelle or Joshua plushie?
I want an Estelle.
You would.
Or you can buy an Arkwright Solutions hat.
You've got it all wrong, man.
I wouldn't want people to think I'm actually a.
Oh,
solver.
yeah, because if you wear a fucking hat, you go out.
Don't
everyone-
worry,
people
the
go,
plot
"Oh,
ghost will
shit."
save you, Reno.
Yeah, I'm sure if you wear an Arkwright Solutions hat, you'll get stopped on the street going, "Oh man, I love Daybreak."
Sir,
You never know.
I do occasionally walk past people with anime shirts where I'm almost tempted to go, "Oh, you like that anime?" It's also with the fucking. Oh my god.
For all we know, someone could pull me aside and be like, "I need you to break my family out of an ice facility."
Come on.
Well.
Do that kind of work, right?
Hey, Fake Ghost, can I get this materia real quick?
No.
But I want the materia, Fake Ghost!
Nowhere to go but up.
Can't get it
Fine.
till later.
Fine, Fake Ghost. Twist
They don't
my
like it,
arm,
no.
literally, why don't you?
They don't like it if you don't follow the plot.
Through the attic. Maybe we can get out that
Yeah,
way.
they don't show up as much in Rebirth, thankfully.
Through that hole.
Yeah, because you're following the plot.
Yeah.
You don't die right here yet, Aerith.
Come on.
Fake Ghosts don't approve of you falling to your death right here, randomly.
Yeah. That's why they jumped in to save Reno. They're like, no, you can't just stab him. That's not how the story's supposed to go.
Yeah, we can't kill Reno. Nobody kills Reno. Did you remember that?
I wish he would die.
Why do I have to be the comic relief character?
Come on.
To be fair, Reno's as comic relief is a bit fucked considering he has maybe the highest body count in this entire game.
Oh yeah.
Like he's the one who pushes the fucking button.
Hey,
Yeah,
you okay?
that's right. They're cool.
At the end of the day, it's like,
Or maybe not.
yeah, remember when he shows up in Advent Children and he and Ridge just having wacky hijinks and Cloud's just like, yeah, whatever.
He's like, yeah, whatever, you wacky guys. I was like, hey, Cloud. Remember when we killed like 10,000 people?
What now?
At least it makes more sense why Cloud is like is at least cautiously like willing to work with Rufus, because technically Rufus didn't really do anything to Cloud.
Could drop
I mean,
that.
threatened to kill him, but come on, who hasn't?
I mean, yeah.
Like everybody's done that.
Okay.
Rufus didn't drop the plate on people.
As far as we're aware.
No, he literally wasn't there. He was away on business. He comes back and he's like, "What the fuck did I miss? My dad's dead. There's half the chunk of the city's gone, and there's these assholes running around in my office. In what is now my office. Oh, and I guess Sephiroth's back.
Wait. How do I climb forward?
All right.
Can I climb forward? Okay, here we go. I see now. Some of it was like lower, but it looked like it was on the same plane, so I got a little confused. There we go.
Fake ghost, coast to coast.
My favorite ghosts. Fake ghosts.
We were doing Danny Phantom for a second there.
Oh, I gotta go the other way. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Aerith. I didn't know which way you went. I'm coming.
Just doing his best Crash Bandicoot impression.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, God! Stop shooting me, guys! Come on.
Yeah, you're taking too long to shoot at you now. Like, look, we can only let you climb around on the ceiling unmolested for so long.
Listen, I'm going! Jeez!
Thank you.
Let's move.
Cloud, give me a hand.
Fine, I'll
What?
give you a hand.
Good thing she's, keeping her cool with all these bullets flying.
I wouldn't. I'd be crying in a puddle somewhere.
And the puddle would be your own piss.
You never know how you're gonna react until someone pulls a gun on you.
Piss into tears.
How do you think you'll react?
They're in the attic. Should we
I like to think very cool and collected and badass, but I'd probably be the tears guy too.
Leave him be.
I think we'd all be the tears guy.
But I can lie to myself.
I won't. I'd be like, do it. End my misery. Do it, pussy.
Beginner's luck. More of those things.
It's like they're guiding us.
Stay close.
So cool.
This is a this is very different than the yellow paint. These fake ghosts.
Oh, don't worry. Yellow paint's coming next game.
I know it's in the next game.
It's not like super prevalent. It's just.
It's like one part, I think, that I know of.
Yeah, it's just it's basically just to let you know like what walls you can walk.
Oh,
up
yeah,
and
yeah,
so forth, because
I know what
otherwise-
it is for. I just wanted to make the joke.
Or not.
Oh, hey guys.
They never say what this was a church. What church this was for, because there doesn't seem to be any like religion apart from Cetra's worshipping the planet.
It's Bahamut. It's definitely Bahamut.
I don't know.
It's nondescript winter holiday church.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Up for crossing the rooftop?
Well, you know,
Baba
there's-
Yaga.
See that pillar over there?
There used to be a
There's a
religion
station
until
right
Shinra
by
took
it.
over everything.
Shall we
And,
mosey on over?
Let's.
Then the religion became money.
yeah.
I blame Baba Yaga.
There you go. The game has saved.
Alright. You think this would be a good spot to stop, or what do you think?
So.
Yeah,
what's the
probably
situation?
because it's
A
still.
little bit
I
of
mean, unless you want to
bodyguard
keep it. Wow, that
Right.
was an
Don't do
awkward
that.
position they were in. He was
Back to the
slipping right
Sector
through her
7
dress.
slums.
You
Damn,
know
Arif.
how to
Buy a
get
guy
there?
dinner first.
Yep.
Of course you do.
I guess she was giving him something to eat there.
I
All right,
know.
now it's time to leave.
You know what? You're right. Hold on. Let me get back down here, and then I'm gonna save. After that one, it's like it's all downhill. I mean, we're already downhill. We can't go much further down. But you know, let's save the game while we're at this.
We're at the low point of Cunnilingus.
Penis.